You think helicopters are just small aircraft to carry a few people? Think again. In this video, we dive into the world of flying giants. Machines longer than buildings, powerful enough to lift tanks, and some that don't even have a tail. These are the 10 largest and most unique helicopters ever built, each one a mechanical marvel that will leave you speechless. Number 1. MiL-512 Homer, Soviet Union. The MiL-512 isn't just the largest helicopter ever built, it's a flying monster that actually existed. Developed in the late 1960s, the V-12 stretched 121 feet long and stood 39 feet tall, with two massive rotors mounted on wing-like structures, making it look more like a propeller plane than a helicopter. Each rotor measured 115 feet in diameter and spun in opposite directions to maintain balance. Powered by 4 turboshaft engines producing over 500 horsepower each, the V-12 could lift an astonishing 97,000 pounds. That's the weight of a freight train car. Only 2 prototypes were ever made, but they were enough to set multiple world records that still stand today. Despite its achievements, the project was canceled due to high maintenance costs and changing military strategies. Still, the MiL-512 remains a legendary icon in aviation engineering. Number 2. MiL-Me-10, Flying Crane, Soviet Union. If any helicopter looks like a flying stilt house, it's the MiL-Me-10. Built on the frame of the Me-6, the Me-10 was specially designed to carry oversized cargo slung beneath its tall 4-legged landing gear. It measured over 102 feet in length, with a rotor diameter of 115 feet, allowing it to lift massive items like radar systems, large containers, or even other helicopters. The Me-10K version featured a secondary cockpit beneath the fuselage, giving a co-pilot a direct view of the load for precision lifting and dropping. Though rarely mentioned in the press, the Me-10 is a shining example of Cold War-era boldness in aerospace design. With a payload capacity of 33,000 pounds, it played a key role in infrastructure development across Siberia, where ground cranes simply couldn't reach. A bizarre-looking aircraft, but brilliantly effective. Number 3. Ericsson S-64F Plus Sky Crane, USA. This isn't your typical helicopter. At first glance, the S-64F Plus looks like a flying skeleton, no fuselage, no passenger cabin, just a cockpit and a massive frame built for lifting cargo. That's why it's nicknamed the Sky Crane. The F Plus is the latest upgraded version featuring advanced avionics, night flying capability, and ultra-precise operations. Its 6-blade rotor spans 72 feet and allows the S-64F Plus to lift up to 25,000 pounds, often used to hoist HVAC units onto skyscrapers or to fight wildfires with water tanks holding up to 2,600 gallons. Countries like the US, Australia, and Canada deploy the S-64F Plus in major firefighting missions. Watching it fly just above blazing forests and unleash a torrential downpour is a spine-tingling experience. A purpose-built machine, stripped down but incredibly powerful. Number 4. Kamov Ka-32A-11BC, Russia. You can recognize the Kamov Ka-32A-11BC at first glance. It has no tail rotor. Instead, this helicopter uses a coaxial rotor system, 2 counter-rotating rotors mounted on the same axis. This design saves space and is especially useful when operating between tall buildings or on ship decks. The Ka-32A-11BC is optimized for urban firefighting and precision heavy lifting in tight environments. Widely used in South Korea, Switzerland, and Canada, it can carry water buckets or drop cargo from above. Though not among the largest, measuring just over 36 feet long, its coaxial rotor technology makes it one of the smartest and most unique helicopter designs ever made. The signature dual-rotor sound of the Ka-32 is so distinctive you can recognize it just by listening, a truly one-of-a-kind Russian machine. Number 5. Changhe Z-8L, China. The Z-8L is China's statement that it can build heavy-lift military helicopters entirely on its own. Based on the French SA-321 Super Frelon, but significantly upgraded, the Z-8L stretches nearly 98 feet in length, powered by 3 engines, and featuring a cargo bay much larger than its predecessors. Its standout feature is a maximum payload of 33,000 pounds enough to carry a light armored vehicle or 27 fully equipped soldiers. Entering service with the People's Liberation Army in 2021, the Z-8L can take off from warships or rough terrain in extreme conditions. The interior is modular, allowing for quick changes between troop transport rescue missions and logistical support. Footage from military parades and training exercises shows the Z-8L steadily replacing imported Mi-17s, marking a big leap forward for China's aerospace ambitions. A powerful new force in Asian skies. Number 6. CH-53K King Stallion, USA. The King Stallion isn't just the most powerful helicopter ever used by the U.S. Marine Corps, it's a symbol of strength and cutting-edge tech. The latest K version of the CH-53 features 3 ultra-powerful engines, each delivering over 7 500 horsepower for a combined output of more than 22 500 horsepower. Its 7-blade main rotor stretches 79 feet and allows it to lift up to 35,000 pounds, including Humvees, heavy artillery, or even shipping containers. Despite its massive size, the King Stallion can fly at speeds up to 196 miles per hour, 315 kilometers per h, and operate in high-heat mountainous environments. The interior is spacious enough for 55 troops or a full medical setup with fast configuration changes. Designed for combat zones with no infrastructure, the CH-53K is essential for tactical transport, amphibious assaults, and special rescue operations. A true airborne beast. Number 7. Mi-26 Halo, Russia. The Mi-26 is the largest helicopter ever mass-produced, and it's still flying today. Measuring 131 feet in length with a massive 8-blade rotor, the Mi-26 can lift up to 44,000 pounds, enough for a light tank armored vehicles or full-size containers. Originally developed in the Soviet era and still used by the Russian military, the Mi-26 has been deployed for humanitarian missions, firefighting, and infrastructure projects in remote regions like Siberia. One of its most famous moments was lifting a stranded Boeing jet off a mountain and flying it back safely. With 2 colossal engines and a reinforced airframe, the Mi-26 can land in areas with no runways, no support, and no prep. It's more than a helicopter, it's a flying warehouse. Number 8. CH-47 Chinook, USA. The CH-47 Chinook is a living legend of American military aviation. With its tandem rotor design, one in front and one in back, the Chinook defies traditional helicopter layouts, offering incredible balance, speed, and lifting power. Measuring around 98 feet long, it can carry 33 troops or 24 stretchers. Its rear ramp can open mid-flight, allowing for quick cargo drops or paratrooper deployment. First introduced in the 1960s, the Chinook has seen action in nearly every major conflict, from Vietnam to Afghanistan to humanitarian missions in Nepal. It can fly at speeds up to 196 miles per hour, 315 kilometers per h, a remarkable figure for a heavy-lift helicopter. Its durability, versatility, and proven capability have ensured continuous upgrades in production to this day. You could say this is the helicopter that never goes out of style. Number 9. Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey tiltrotor aircraft, USA. The V-22 Osprey doesn't look like any helicopter you've ever seen. In fact, it's not entirely a helicopter, it's a tiltrotor aircraft. When taking off or landing, its 2 massive engines tilt upward to act like helicopter rotors. In forward flight, they rotate forward, transforming the Osprey into a high-speed propeller plane. This hybrid setup allows it to fly faster and farther than any traditional helicopter, while still taking off and landing vertically. With an external payload of about 10,000 pounds, the V-22 is used for rapid insertion missions, rough terrain resupply, and emergency evacuation. A joint project between Bell and Boeing, it now serves both the U.S. Marine Corps and Air Force. Agile, unconventional, and futuristic, the Osprey is a game-changer that's already shaping military aviation today. Number 10. Airbus H225M Caracol, France. The The Caracol is one of the most advanced special mission helicopters in Europe. Developed by Airbus Helicopters, the H225M is a military evolution of the popular EC725. At 64 feet long with a 52-foot main rotor, it can carry 28 troops or over 12,000 pounds of cargo. What makes it stand out is its modular interior, quickly switchable between troop transport, medical evacuation, or electronic warfare. It's also equipped with aerial refueling capabilities, giving it exceptional range and endurance. Currently used by France, Thailand, Brazil, and several NATO allies, the Caracol plays a vital role in counterterrorism and combat search and rescue operations. Sleek, versatile, and battle-proven, the H225M is a top choice for elite missions around the globe. From Soviet giants to futuristic tiltrotors, helicopters are no longer the small machines we once imagined. They're changing how we fight wars, save lives, and build the future. Which one impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping machines.